These are times Lois Griffin showed she hates Meg. Number 1. Lois's sister, Carol, marks her return to the show by making an upsetting announcement to Peter.
Carol, how the hell are you?
Not too good. Jason left me. It's gonna be my 9th divorce.
There, you know, just hanging out.
Peter couldn't care less about her latest relationship failure, but like the good sister she is, Lois invites Carol to stay with them for a while.
Oh, it's so great to see you kids. Here, I brought you all gifts from Texas. Meg, this is a bar of soap with a scorpion in it. Stewie, this is a lollipop with a desert spider in it.
Despite the crappy gifts, Meg shows care and concern for her aunt, only to be quickly roasted by her mom in retaliation.
Mom, she's so sad and lonely. Look who the talking.
Number 2. To avoid spending time with his family, Peter creates a hologram of himself to fill his spot as he goes drinking.
Don't be silly. I've got them all taken care of. Go have fun. I thought this was going to be a good idea, and these last few hours have been great. You've been gone 3 days, but I'm ready to go back to my family.
Peter's plan to return to his role in the family doesn't go over well with the hologram, who captures him and locks him in the basement. With hologram Peter being unusually healthy, it doesn't take long for Lois to realize something is wrong.
Peter? Why is there dental floss in his trash can?
Because I just flossed. Death creeps in through the gums, you know.
Noticing the danger they are in, Lois rushes to get all of her kids out of the house. Well, all except one.
Stewie, wake up. We gotta go. Chris, come on. We gotta go. Meg, can you drag the trash to the curb tomorrow before 9? We won't be here.
Number 3. When Meg asks her parents for a huge party with all her friends, Peter and Lois have no clue what they are agreeing to.
A party for what?
I don't know. She have a period or something? She getting married?
No, if she was getting married, we probably would have seen a guy around, right?
Sound reasoning.
You guys, it's Meg's birthday next week.
It's pretty telling how Lois feels about Meg, given that she's never forgotten Chris or Stewie's birthdays. Even worse, that's not the only thing she forgot.
Yeah, how old is Meg?
I don't know.
Well, my God, Lois, I thought you were the one keeping track of that.
No, I have no idea.
Instead of admitting their mistakes, the parents try to pry the information out of Meg without her noticing.
So, Meg, your birthday's coming up, huh? You excited about turning...
Number 4. It doesn't take much for Lois to prove who her least favorite child is. One simple sentence makes it perfectly clear.
Honey, give me any laundry you have. I'm doing a diapers and Meg load.
Mixing your daughter's clothes with your baby's dirty diapers is just gross, but the admission gets brushed over as Meg asks her mom for some dating advice.
Meg, are you asking in this day and age when the CEO of Xerox is a woman, when the president of Brazil is a woman, even Rosie O'Donnell is a woman, whether it's appropriate for a girl to ask a boy out on a date?
With Lois making a good start on the advice, surely this can only lead to somewhere reassuring, right?
Of course it's appropriate. It's also sad and desperate, and I would never do it, but you're not me, are you, sweetie?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not.
Number 5. When Chris starts dating Connie, he also starts his sister just like her longtime bully.
Connie, let me handle this. I'm sorry, Meg, you can't come. There's an to ratio that you're way off of.
Heartbroken that she's excluded from a party happening in her own home, Meg sobs uncontrollably in her bedroom, but at least Lois is there to comfort her.
I'm sure deep down he still loves his big sister.
I hate my school. I hate everyone. I hate my life.
Realizing she's not getting anywhere, Lois reaches an all-new level of bad parenting by giving Meg a bottle of pills and a book from a poet who committed suicide.
Okay, look, Meg, I've been at this for 45 minutes. I don't know what else I can say. Here's a Sylvia Plath book and a bottle of Ambien. I'm gonna look the other way, and whatever happens, happens.
Number 6. To be fair to Lois and Peter, we were all surprised when Meg announced that she was in a relationship.
Mom, Dad, is it okay if I invite my new boyfriend over for dinner tonight?
What?
Yes, I share your mother's skepticism.
They're even more surprised when they meet him and find out that not only is he normal, he's also extremely polite.
Pete, I think Anthony wants some time alone with Meg.
Who doesn't want some time alone with Meg these days? Right, Meg?
Has anybody ever told you you're pretty enough to be a movie star, Mrs. Griffin?
With Lois's history of cheating, it's not a shock that she easily gives in to Anthony's compliments, but it is hard to watch her do that to her daughter, who is finally happy.
Mom, I forgot my keys. Do you know where?
Number 7. It wouldn't be the last time Lois interferes with her daughter's love life, as she battles it out with her for the attention of the newest handyman. It's clear that Meg isn't as natural when it comes to flirting or showing off, but she still makes a good effort.
What the hell are you doing?
Showing Jamie I have the sexiest and longest legs in this house.
Oh, this is Mama's show, Meg.
Despite Lois having her own relationship already, she refuses to back down and let Meg have any chance. So much for being a selfless mom, Lois.
Your dad's away and it's time to load up my spank bank. All I need is one hug with a lower back brush and a sniff of the neck and I'm good for 6 years.
It's not happening, old lady.
Meg, I'm warning you, if you don't back off, I will end you.
Number 8. A shotgun wedding proves a needs-must situation when Meg finds herself pregnant with the doctor who looked after her during her coma.
I love you. Will you marry me?
Yes! Of course!
Now, maybe a teenage pregnancy isn't ideal for Meg, but Lois's suggestions to compromise her daughter's health are concerning, to say the least.
I'm not saying an abortion per se, but maybe you just drink and smoke a lot.
What?
Just don't stop doing it and then chicken out halfway through the pregnancy because then you'll wind up with Chris.
Without having to follow Lois's terrible advice, Meg finds out that it was a false negative and comes clean to her mom.
Just tell Michael the truth. If he cares about you, he'll understand.
I'll try. Thanks, Mom. I love you.
You too, honey.
Number 9. The Griffins are on high alert when a group of burglars break into their house at night.
Dad! What is it? What's going on? I heard a noise. Is somebody downstairs?
Oh, God, Meg, you startled me. I'm sorry.
After locking themselves in the panic room, they realize they don't have everything they need.
We need to figure out how we're gonna survive. I mean, is there even any food in here?
Right. Good thinking. Meg, go get us some sandwiches.
Meg is hesitant, but the family prove that there is no limit to their awful treatment of her, as they spit on her to grease her up for exiting the vent.
I meant I can't do it because there are burglars down there.
Come on, they're not gonna touch you. You're covered with spit.
Be careful, Meg.
Hey, I hate you too.
Number 10. With how she's been treated, it's honestly amazing that Meg didn't explode at her family earlier than she did.
You're my mother, and you took a child's trust and smashed it into bits in a 17-year-long mission to destroy something that you killed a long time ago.
Her emotional outburst seems to break through to Lois, who acknowledges her shortcomings as a parent.
I'm so disgusted with my behavior, and I'm so sorry, Meg.
Yeah, you.
But even when things finally look like Lois may genuinely care about the effects her abuse has had on her daughter, she's quick to rid herself of the guilt and allow Meg to take the blame.
Oh, so this was all about you. It wasn't about us.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. I thought it was weird that I was a bad dad.
Meg, how could you put us all through that?